Blend it, just a little bit and roll the dice now. Show your liking it and play.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to D&D Blender. I am your humble DM, Tim, and today we have James as Rex.
Hi.
Indy as Nick and Knack.
Hey, hi.
Nissa is currently not with us, but she has left instructions on what she would like to do, and she may be joining later on if she's able to get home and is not dead from work. And as Roosh, we have Leash. We have Leash.
Hi.
There it is.
It was ridiculously loud. Okay.
Yeah. In the previous session, you guys had managed to locate the fifth and final piece of the Cube of Fate after defeating a undead Medusa in a very unique way by telefragging it to death. And then during your short rest, you were interrupted by a horde of Maruts who had come to arrest you. Nick and Knack demanded a lawyer, and that was where the session ended. The Maruts at the moment are basically just waiting to see what you guys are doing. So they're in. They look like they're in. What's the word I'm looking for? They're ready to strike, I should say, should any hostile action be taken. But I'll repeat their general phrasing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You are to be taken to the halls of Primus in Mechanis to explain your crimes against time.
You know, I didn't even know there was such a thing as crime against time. What is that?
It just stares.
Are you...
Is it?
That is not in my purview to answer.
So you're not sentient?
That is not in my purview to answer.
Can you tell us what our crimes are?
For manipulating and disrupting the natural flow of time.
We haven't done that.
No response.
Are we able to, Would I be able to go back and get a lawyer?
If you require advocacy, one will be provided for you.
I require advocacy.
At this point, there is a flash from this corner of the room, back where all the dice are all piled up for reference for you guys that can't see the screen.
Yep.
And where is he? Stepping out from the shadows, a voice that you recognize. So, well, looks like I'm late to the party. And you all see Mendel standing.
Mendel? What are you doing here?
He goes, "You might want to duck down." And as he says that, he points his staff. All the Maruts turn and go,
He has escaped. Get him.
and they begin to march towards him. Mendel, raising his staff, fires off. Or first up, what are you guys doing?
I'm just staring at everyone.
he suggested getting down, so I'm going to get off the stone seat that I'm sitting on and, in fact, get down.
Right. He points his, like, step forwards and points his staff like a rifle. The Maruts all begin to move towards him. As they do, a beam in a cone of light encases them all. They freeze solid, and then you see them just looks like they're moving incredibly quickly, like sort of shuffling about but unable to move forward. And then you see tiny bits of rust, and then they just you just fall apart and disintegrate into dust. Oh shit! I just deleted you, Roosh. Sorry. No.
I put it down and everything.
I know you did. Let me just fix that up. So, get down. No, lower to the ground.
Literally as low as I could be.
Yes. Nice. Well. So, well. Looks like I got here in the nick of time.
I guess so. What did you do?
Well, I just used I just used this piece of the crystal that I got. And you look at the end of the staff is the puzzle piece that he acquired. Yeah, turns out this has the ability to end someone you don't quite like. It restores them to a previous point. I took them right back to before they were built.
Oh.
Hi. I'm Knick-Knack.
Pleasure to meet your acquaintance, but, enough small talk. We should get out of here.
And go where exactly?
Well, anywhere is better than here.
Alright. Nissa, do you wanna let's all bundle up with Wave and we'll go back down to the
What? Mendel? What are you... Alright. So you want us to just...
let's go get your machine out of the ooze.
Yeah, alright. Let's go. Alright then, let's mosey on down. So you all gather yourselves up together and you head on back down. Back down to the tank.
Well, I don't know where to go now, Mendel.
Well, I would assume there's some place we could go. Some place that's somewhat safe. I mean, you managed to keep away from those things for quite some time so far, so I assumed you had a place you could hide yourselves.
Well, see, the problem is the puzzle pieces. You've got 1. We've got 4. Zaz found someone who wanted us to collect them and turn them into a thing to turn back time and save the world from an issue, but then we've just recently found out that that person might have been using all of us, and they were the person teleporting us all around, so...
Huh.
I don't know if we actually have a safe place anymore, and in fact I think that person might want to kill us now that we possibly know stuff, so...
Well, that is a pickle. Oh, well. Oh, that's a fine vehicle you have there. I'm going to drive this one. And he tries to jump into the... and this is like, no! Get out! And these two are fighting for the controls. So, as they do.
This brings back fond memories.
So, look here, all right, Nessa, that's fine. If you feel you need to control this thing, I will step aside and let you do that. Just thank you. Come on, everyone. And she activates Like, yeah, she's activated wave at this stage. You've got the shield all around you guys, so you can load into the apparatus.
Yeah.
He goes, well, I was only able to get here because I had a one-time teleportation spell, and that scroll's been burnt at this stage, so I guess we're going on land from this point here.
That suits me.
I guess so.
Well, all right then.
I imagine our best bet is to probably leave this place because I would imagine that Selena is tracking us.
Huh. Well, if you say so.
Why don't we just walk through a tree?
Well, you walk through a tree, you say?
Yeah, I've done it.
Well,
You can't prove otherwise.
I wasn't intending to.
the big machine won't go through a tree, though. It's too big.
Who cares about a machine?
Yes, it does.
I don't care.
I forgot how I walked
Did
through
you-
the tree.
Well, maybe, Nissa, if you want to drive back to where we put the tiny little thing that Wallflower gave us into the ground, we can shout for Wallflower and she can take us back.
Yeah, all right. So you.
Although I don't know if this is a good idea.
Who said it was an idea? I said I wanted to walk through a tree.
Well, we found some trees.
Right, so.
Or at least
Yeah, and this vehicle is very, very robust. You get right to the edge of where like the cliff is, and it literally just climbs straight up.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, and you manage to navigate your way back to where the little blight was planted.
I guess I will pick up said little blight. And it made a noise?
Yeah, you see a little face go out, and it's like a little baby Groot type thing. It's like,
Can you ask Wallflower to come back here? Please?
okay. And you see
Hey, tree lady. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
and you see
Hey.
the face like folds in onto itself, and it kind of disappears, and then a short while later, the tree that you guys walked through the first time has the same orifice.
Portal?
That's the word I'm looking for. Portal, yes.
I just keep yelling at the little twig.
Just, what?
Hey. Tree lady.
Get up. What?
Tree.
What?
Hey.
What?
Hey.
What? And the portal closes.
You wanted to walk through the tree. You missed the opportunity.
I thought she had to come here.
I think she just opened the portal up for us to go through.
Oh.
Do you want to try again?
Hey. Hey, tree lady.
Alright, hang on. And the portal opens up again.
Let's go through it this time, shall we?
Alright. So you guys pass on through. And you...
Never thought I'd be taking golfers tree portals.
Well, that's a map.
This is the where we went from last time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought this wouldn't be a safe place to come back through.
Well, I'm imagining in the several hours or day or so that we've been gone, the Darii.
Darii. Well, technically the acronym is still Darius because it's Data Analyzing Robotics Utility Information System. So they still technically count as being part of that system.
But I wouldn't know that.
No.
So it's Darii.
Darii. Okay.
Darii being plural for us's.
Yes. So you get back, and there has what appears to be some form of battle has taken place. There are a lot less trees, and there are a lot of robotic components scattered about the ground. So, where... Did I delete Mendel? I did, didn't I? That was foolish of me.
Yep.
Whoops! Get back here. He's huge!
Just a little bit.
There we go. Alright. Cool. So. Oh, wow. I flipped all the way. There we go. Haha! Perfect. So you guys step on through the tree. And you come on out the other side. And you come face to face with this somewhat robotic tree-based massacre. With Wallflower standing in front of everyone looking worse... no worse for wear.
Well, I guess, you got to play with Darius a bit, huh?
Yeah, a little bit unfriendly, but, you know, I'm kind of used to that. People tend not to, react well to me, I suppose. But, yeah, if they mess with me, they die. It's kind of how things go.
Fair enough.
How was your trip?
Successful, but now I don't know what to do, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've been in that situation before, but really, it's up to you. I mean... And she goes, I mean... She keeps saying, I mean, for... Yes. It's like, ultimately, it's whatever you decide to do. I mean, if you have all the parts, I'm assuming you have all the parts, yes?
I haven't tried putting them together, so till that happens, I'm not sure. But according
Well,
to
you could always... it's completely up to you. You could attempt to leave things as they are, but ultimately, this is your choice.
You said our planet was dying.
Well, it will be, yes, eventually. If, And she just pauses for a moment. And doesn't move at all.
Can I do a test on her, like a medicine test, maybe?
Sure, do a medicine check.
A perception test? Would that probably...
What are you trying to discern?
I want to know if she's still her, because she's not worse for wear and she keeps stopping.
Okay. So that'd be insight.
Insight. What is that? Alright, I don't know that. Insight. Alright, I prefer perception, because it's like +6 for me. I got a 10. Oh.
So it's a 10?
Yeah.
Yep, no, she seems fine. Just kind of weird. You're like, no, she's just weird. You don't know her well enough to tell.
Oh. Can I ask? Well, so there was a battle.
Well, yes. My sister sent her robots, but nature prevails as always.
Aha. How do I know that you're not a robot?
And she raises her hand up, and she takes her other hand, and her fingernail extends, and she just goes and cuts her hand, and then she drops the blood onto the ground. Then she holds up her hand, and then she waves her hand again, and it heals up. Satisfied?
Well, I really don't know much about your physiology or the robots to be satisfied. But you must agree, with all the double crossing we've had, that we should be cautious.
Well, absolutely, which is why I'm not telling you what it is that you should do. But back into your original question, yes, if Atropos reforms, and he will eventually, then everything within the sphere will die.
And this stone thing that you guys had to put back has trapped him in here with us?
Yes.
And you can't just take the stone thing away to let it escape?
The only reason he headed away the first time was because we were able to defeat him. But because he is now reformed, he now hungers again.
So he needs to be defeated again, but outside of the stone bubble thing.
She just thinks for a while. That would make sense.
So why don't we just do that?
But if you have these things, why don't you just make it so that it's not the thing anymore?
And she just stares and goes, I don't understand the question, little one.
You said something about a stone before, yeah?
Yes?
Like a shiny thing.
Yes, very shiny, yes.
Well, if the shiny thing broke thing, then what if we just put the shiny thing back before?
She just stares at you.
Like, going back in time, Rex?
Well, I don't know. We've been teleported all sorts of places.
But we haven't been back in time.
Well, actually, technically you have.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
But Mendel had that thing that could do the behind the before time thing.
Oh, yeah.
Do that?
And he actually, you see, he puts the stick down, and you see him fiddling with the crystal on the end of it, and he takes it off, and he goes, by the way, you might want this, and he just hands it over to you, Roosh.
Oh, thanks. I will put it in the bag of holding with the rest of them.
Right, yeah.
They are going to be in a undefined space for a while until
Yes.
I figure out what on earth is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mendel, this is Wallflower. Wallflower, this is Mendel.
Got it. Hello.
Mendel happened along just as a big bunch of tall golden machine things with eyes told us that we would have to go with them to face crimes against time or something.
Well, by the sounds of it, you have a small window of opportunity then.
Yeah, but the question is, to do what?
Well, I cannot tell you that.
No. You're being helpful, but also incredibly vague, and I have no idea what I need to do. And normally I would ask Zaz, but right now I can't trust Zaz.
And then Mendel goes, well, if you have no further need of me, I'll be leaving. And he just begins to walk away.
Do you have a safe place to hide, Mendel?
Well, I figure since I no longer have that stone, they don't want me anymore. So Good luck with that.
I find my shop is very safe.
And we are close to the city in this place. We could just walk back. It'll only take us a couple of hours.
Yeah,
Alright, let's walk back home.
it's easier to fit in.
We'll work out what we need to do there.
I wish you a safe journey. Good luck. And
Thank
she
you, Wolfbar.
turns away and she just goes back. And you just see her.
Can you grant us good luck? You are magical. No.
And she just goes back. You just see her just starting to grow her plants again.
What do you want to do, Red Corbin?
Rex, you see as like she walks over to this bit here, she's got the high enough perception. She actually passes through the wall slightly, and then she bounces back and then turns back around.
Yeah, that means absolutely nothing to me. So
Yeah.
I put it down to one of those weird things because she walked through a tree. I assume she probably walked through a tree. So
Just letting you know you saw it. All
What
right.
is my perception these days? Oh, come on, slide across.
So you guys just going to walk back to town and head back to
My passive perception is 14.
14. Yeah, not quite enough.
Oh, you have 17. How did you get 17?
By cheating. So
Yeah.
so where are you guys heading? You're just heading back to the town, yeah.
Heading back to the town, trying to think through what we should do.
All right.
And this will be rather hard to sort of work out without Georgia here to give her opinion on everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, I'll say that. So, as you guys are walking, because she did tell me what her opinion was. Now that now that you mentioned that.
Fortunately.
All right. So you guys, I just say we go back and we cut off that woman's hands. That Nuru person. Get that ring off her. You get that Willard person away from her, and then all this problem stops.
You want to go back in time?
Oh yeah. Isn't that what we're doing?
I don't know what we're doing.
I guess it's a plan.
And, like, the other problem is going back in time is going to break the rules.
Yeah, well, we're already wanted for the crime, so might as well actually do it.
What are rules?
Instructions in order to protect people from bad things and stuff.
I haven't been given any rules, so
You have. You just don't realize that they are rules.
You have been given rules, you just don't care. So
Look, I'm not going to say I'm opposed to the idea, but I don't like breaking rules, and the idea of breaking a rule to then go and hurt someone that I don't know really makes me uncomfortable.
Well, we don't have to, like, actually cut our hand off. We just have to remove their ring. Which would be doing her a favor by the sounds of things.
If she even... Like,
You know, I
put
have
yourself...
some
put
cream
yourself
in my
in the
shop
shoes.
that would definitely help.
why don't we just steal it?
Put yourself in the shoes of this Nuru person. She's walking along, minding her own business, when all of a sudden, a bunch of random people turn up and tell her they have to take her precious ring away for her own good and for the good of the entire world.
You're overthinking this. We'll find
Because
out
it
what
comes
her
from the
reaction will be
future.
when we get there.
But why don't we just steal it?
Well, Wallflower said she couldn't take it off.
But what about if we steal it before she put it on?
Well, that would require us to know where it came from, wouldn't it?
Don't we already have to know where she is?
I guess. Or does the puzzle piece take care of that?
From what you understand, it just gives you the option to go someplace. So you just indicate a place and time, and then whatever you do, it corrects it so that there are no massive, huge negative consequences.
So realistically, Nissa, we want to go back in time before Nuru finds this ring and destroy the ring. Right?
I suppose so. Guess that kind of makes sense.
Because then that way we're not hurting this Nuru person either.
Yeah, I suppose. Alright. So, now you wanted to head back to Nick and Knack's shop, didn't you?
Well, Nick and Knack wanted to head back to Nick and Knack's shop.
Right. Where did you guys
I want to go to the Temple of Moradin.
Okay.
Go back in time and chop the hands off her previous character. What the hell?
I know. And, I happen to have a lot of stuff in my shop that can help remove troublesome things. So, I was thinking it might be hard if it's a cursed, maybe that's why she couldn't get it off?
Well, I can do something about that if I am able to rest between now and then.
Well, it doesn't seem too hard then. I will, find some items in my shop to help us.
Alright. I'm going to go and pray. Because heaven help me, I need some stability and sanctity and holiness and reassurance in my life right now. That I am doing the right thing.
I'm sure you are.
I've never felt so uncertain about any path that I should take in my life.
Well, it sounds like you've been pretty sheltered then.
It's easy. Just don't think about it.
Yeah, just don't think about it.
Well, it's not necessarily sheltered. It's more like everything's made a lot of sense. My path has been very straightforward.
Okay, what did I miss?
Rambling that I'm sure you'll listen back to and laugh to yourself at.
Alright, so give me a sec here. I'm just going to set up. I think I've got something I can utilize for the Temple of Moradin as well as for Nick and Knack's shop. So,
just so you know,
yeah.
I want to be preparing a sanctuary inside of
Yes.
the Temple of Moradin.
I gather that's what you were doing. That's all good.
So of course I will speak to the priests and ask permission.
Uh-huh.
And with their permission, I would cast Word of Recall to then set up a sanctuary within the temple.
No worries. All right. So for Nick and Knack's shop, we're just going to use the storage room of this tavern.
Okay.
So all the barrels and the boxes and everything, this is the shop. And this bit here, that's the front door. So just ignore everything. Ignore
Everything that got a dark tile.
Everything that's on a dark tile, that's the shop. Everything that's not isn't the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Temple of Moradin. One moment. This is mostly just so that you guys have got... So I know where everyone is gone.
Yeah. Word of recall. You and up to 5 willing creatures within 5 feet of you instantly teleport to a previously designated sanctuary.
Mm-hmm.
You and any creatures that teleport with you appear in the nearest unoccupied space to the spot you designated when you prepared your sanctuary. See below.
Yeah.
If you cast this spell without first preparing a sanctuary, this spell has no effect.
Right.
You must designate a sanctuary by casting this spell within a location, such as a temple, dedicated to or strongly linked to your deity. If you attempt to cast the spell in this manner in an area that isn't dedicated to your deity, the spell has no effect.
Right, yeah.
And it is a 6th level spell.
Very nice. Sorry, I've just gone and somehow locked all these dice to the table. So, so get out of my way. All right, cool. Okay, so these are the locations we have at the moment. So we have the temple, which is also the council chambers.
Mm-hmm.
We have your house, we have the main city map, and we have the knick-knack shop. All right, cool. So you guys all sticking together as you do all this?
Well, I wanted to go to my shop, so I'm pretty keen. I'll go without them.
All right. So as you guys get into town, Nick and Knack excuse themselves.
Yeah.
And they disappear off to their shop. And you never see them again.
Well, we know where that shop is, so...
Yeah, you know where their shop is. It's fine. All right,
Yep.
cool.
Do you want to go with the goblins or want to stick with
No. I'll probably stick with you.
stick with me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is go. I'm not going anywhere without you.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way to the Temple of Moradin. As you enter in, one of the priests there. Welcome back. Yes, is there anything we can help you with?
Yes, please. I need to say some prayers. And do you have a place where I might, have... Moradin has granted me this really cool spell, and I was wondering if I could use it in your temple. And I will probably need permissions from the high priest, and etc.
Well, if it's a gift given to you by Moradin, I'm sure that the High Priest would have no problems with it. Please, follow me.
Okay. I follow.
All right, I probably actually just realized I probably should put a priest in there. Let's use a cultist. Here we go. Oh, he's huge. Oh, and you shrink.
Uh-oh.
Why are you... Stop doing that. There we go. Every time I try to do it, it keeps on shrinking you guys. I'm just trying to shrink him. There we go. No! Stop replicating.
There's 2 of us.
I don't want that. I want this. So I'm going to have a few more priests about the place. And you see him, he just bottles off. You can see him disappear around this corner. You can do what you'd like in here, and then... Oh, no! Stop it!
Throwing the maps around.
Ah! It's been an earthquake in town. So... Keep forgetting to lock the maps to the the desk.
Mm.
There we go. That's better. All right. Sorry.
I will quickly go to the Shrine of Moradin and, begin saying the ritual prayers
All right. Yeah.
until the High Priest comes.
All
and
right. So you make it up to here. What Nissa will just sort of hang back and just watch. Rex, what are you doing?
Probably sticking my nose into something I shouldn't.
Okay. So you go over here and you just. So as you're doing.
If
As you're
there's
doing.
any like incense,
Yeah, so
or
there's
anything burning,
these
I,
burning
like-
things here, yeah. The
I
braziers.
pick it up. Yeah, I just like pick it up, and then like if it's not hot or too hot, I like try like licking it or something.
Well, it's definitely hot. You try to lick it, you take 1 point of fire damage.
I think he meant if it wasn't hot, he would lick it.
Right, okay.
I mean, it wasn't that hot, so
No, like it was
guess
warm.
I'll
Like you look at it, the brazier itself isn't hot, but you look in there and you see the ash and you go, huh? And then as you touch the ash, it burns you. So because I've been playing Planescape, let's use the Lady of Pain here as generic worship symbol number 1. So
The most interesting statue of Moradin you'll ever see.
Absolutely right. And if this truly was a Lady of Pain, she'd show up and kick your ass for worshipping her. Because she really does not like to be worshipped. After a few minutes, the high priest comes out. And he has his his cowl over his head. You can't actually see his face at all. And he says, "Oh, I understand you wish to set up something here in the temple."
Yes, please. I have recently learnt this spell called Word of Recall, and I would like to set up a sanctuary in here that I might come back quickly should I ever need to.
Oh, by all means.
Is there a space where I could lay out the like, you know, draw with the sacred chalks on the floor or something that I won't be in anybody's way?
This place is a sanctuary for all. Whatever you require, you may do.
Does he look okay?
Sorry?
Does he look okay? I'm sure he doesn't normally sound like that.
Make a perception check.
He's
You can't.
stuttering a lot.
You can't see his face, so.
He's stuttering a lot for a dwarven priest.
Yes. Or a known wizard. So.
Well,
I know he's a dwarven priest, but this is actually a known wizard figure.
well, I can't tell. I'm zoomed
Yeah,
far
it's all
too out.
It's all good.
Perception, you say?
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, probably. Oh, okay, what are you trying to discern? Like insight based on your knowledge of him, or perception to see if he's okay?
Probably insight
All
more
right.
than anything.
Insight then.
23.
Yeah. There's something definitely up with him. He doesn't quite sound right. He doesn't quite like his cadence is all wrong. And you're right. He's stuttering a lot more than what he really should be. Yeah, but then he just turns and quickly just walks away.
I will stand up and motion for Nissa and Rex to come over, and I'll go into like a corner where there isn't really where I'd be out of the way.
Yep.
Essentially.
Sure. You just head back to probably closer to the entrance. Actually, be the
Yeah, like a corner which would be non-intrusive to normal temple area, because I'll probably take a few minutes to sort of
all right. You can do
set up talks and incense and whatnot.
No worries. You can set that up here on the balcony if you like.
Yeah. And I'll whisper really quietly to Nissa and Rex. Things up. Like, the high priest was stuttering and jittery, and he was not normal, not himself.
What do you mean?
Say that again. That came through weird.
That's it. What do you mean?
Like, normally he's like very smooth. He's very polished. The way that he talks is not demeaning, but you can tell he's the high priest. And normally when you're asking him for something like a space to set up a ritual that's going to take up a lot of time and space, he'd want a monetary donation to the temple. But he basically just waved his hand at me and said, "Yeah, yo, do what you want," and walked away, but like stuttering the whole time.
Huh, that is weird.
What do you want me to do about it?
I don't know. Do you think something's... And like Wallflower was really stuttery before too. She kept saying, I mean, over and over and over for like 20 seconds before she actually got a whole sentence out. And she wasn't stuttery before.
Well, I mean...
Don't Don't you get broken too?
She did walk into a wall, though, which was really weird.
What means you walk into a wall?
Well, I figured that, you know, she walked into trees before. This time she walked into a wall and then came back out of the wall.
Like, as in through it?
Kind of like she, I don't know, like...
Yeah, the way to describe... Probably the best way to describe it is that she was walking towards the wall, she momentarily went into the wall, and then she corrected herself back out of the wall, and then turned and started working on a tree.
The way I'm viewing it is more like she rubber banded.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to describe it, yeah.
But of course we wouldn't know what that means.
Exactly.
I don't know what a rubber band is, so I tried to think of another way to
Yeah. How best to describe the visual would be that she rubber banded into the wall. Yeah.
Okay, so things are seriously getting messed up then.
Mm-hmm. You can say that again.
I don't want to say that again. That's the problem.
But it'd be fun.
What, Rex? For a goblin, you're pretty smart. You're pretty witty.
What's a wit?
What you were doing? Making the jokes and the puns?
What's a pun?
You know how you told me to say it again?
Say what again?
And then we fade out, and we cut to Nick and Knack. Alright, so you guys show up in your shop. Everything is as you remember it.
Can't reach you.
Well,
My neck doesn't bend that way.
we still have. We're gonna spend some time like with the shop opening and filling like orders and stuff.
Alright. So you go...
We're also going to search for stuff that we can use.
All right, so strangely enough, like you go to your you check like the mailbox. You have like a little slot for when people want to order things from you. You check it; it's completely empty.
Oh.
No one has made a single order in the entire time you've been away.
That makes us angry. Because we are known for our great service, so why are our customers not coming back? We shall. We're gonna go out and see who we can see on the street that we know.
Okay. You step out onto the street. I believe this was where your shop was, if I remember correctly. Make a perception check.
25.
25. All right. With jeez. Okay.
I see everything.
Sorry, what was that, Indy?
19 plus 6.
19 plus.
Perception.
Jeez. All right. So nearly maximum of what you're able to see. Cool. All right.
I burn with everything.
Yes, I see everything. All right. So you're looking around and you're looking at people and they're just walking past each other, you know, not really doing a great deal. But you look at one person and then you look at another person and it wouldn't normally have caught you off guard, but you realize that these two people have the exact same face and they just walk straight past each other.
I'm like, hey,
They just ignore you.
I am not used to being ignored. Has my reputation really gone down? I'm gonna march up to the next person and say, hello.
They nearly bump into you and they stop and they go, "Oh, hello! I didn't see you there."
Do you know who I am?
Of course, you're Nick and Knack.
Has people been talking about me recently? About our shop?
Why, your shop has the finest wares in all of Smallville.
That is true. Yet I am concerned because no one has visited my shop.
Sounded like.
That's strange. I mean, your stall has the finest wares in all of Smallville.
Absolutely. Do you want to come in and view our wide variety of items?
I'm sorry, but I must be on my way.
Well, bring the word out.
Is that not the button I was looking for?
And he says, "Good day to you."
I'm going to go to the next person and say, hello, sir. Do you know who I am?
The exact same voice. Good day to you.
Do you know why no one has visited our fine store?
I know not. Nick and Nax has the finest wares in all of Smallville.
Absolutely. And do you wish to go to my shop and view our fine wares?
I'm sorry, but I must be on my way.
Okay, now I know something is wrong. I think. I'm creeped out. So I'm going to go back to my shop where I feel safe.
Okay.
And ponder this. Can I do... I don't know.
So you're in your shop.
Can I do an investigation to see if anything's out of place? Or
Sure, do investigation.
Oh, where's my investigation? 10.
10? No, you're going through all the shelves. No, everything is exactly how you left it, exactly how you remember it.
But should it have been, since I meant to have, like, someone looking in on my shop and orders and stuff.
No, that's just exactly how you remembered it to be.
Do I find this weird?
I don't know, do you find it weird?
Oh, no. I find it weird.
Okay. India finds it weird.
India finds it weird. Can I check to see if Nick and Knack finds this weird?
No, just if India finds it weird, I'm sure Nick and Knack probably find it weird too. So...
I feel like this might not be real.
All right. I'll leave you to ponder that. We pop back to the temple.
I'm going to cast my spell.
Mm-hmm. How long does it take to cast?
Pardon?
How long does it take?
An action, I think.
Oh, okay, very quick.
It's actually really, really quick.
Yeah, to set up, yeah, easy. All right, awesome.
Yeah, one action.
All right.
I'm assuming the actual process of setting up a sanctuary is going to take like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, also we'll just say you've been doing that while we cut over to...
The casting time is one action.
Yeah.
And I just have to cast the spell in the temple once.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Once that is done, I want to go and find the High Priest again. I know where his office is, and I want to figure out what the fuck is going on.
All right. Cool. So, yeah. So you disappear down the corridor there. I deleted the high priest. Here he comes. So, let's just say that the high priest office is the tavern up here.
Okay. Okay.
It's a door. Yeah, come on. It's a. Oh, here we go. Look at this. We got a little conference area right in here.
Don't think I can see up that far.
No, what?
He's in with a red table is right under
okay.
the word options. Like
Right.
it's just at the top of our viewpoint.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll put him on top of the table to pretend that there's actually a desk that he's sitting at the end of the far end of the table.
Yeah.
So go, you kick the door in. So
I don't kick the door in. I knock politely. This is the High Prince of Muradin.
Okay. So welcome. Come in.
Father Hot Metal, your voice has changed.
Has it? I haven't noticed.
It's still changing.
Oh. I must have a virus.
Well, how about you sit down and I will make you some tea.
Well, I am sitting down.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you opened the door.
How about we make you stand up?
No, like you knock on the door and the door just it's not closed. As you knock, it opens up.
All right. Well, how about I make you a cup of tea, and then I can tell you about the Durgadid's Forge, which we found, and I'm pretty sure you'll want to know what's about.
Oh, that sounds fascinating. Yes, please.
What do you...
will go over to his tea stand and start making a cup of tea.
Okay.
What were you going to say, dear?
I was going to say,
What do you know about this?
and I point at the door.
It is the door.
Go on.
We use it to pass through to the other parts of the
And
temple.
I interrupt him, and
Yeah.
I'm like, what could you tell me about this? And I point at his desk.
That is my desk. I sit
What
at
can you
it.
tell me about that?
And I point at the lantern or sconce or whatever is on the wall.
Yeah. That's the torch.
While Rex is doing an incredibly good job of distracting him,
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Detect Good and Evil,
Okay.
which I currently have prepared.
Righto.
I was looking for Zone of Truth, but I, of course, don't have that prepared, do I? That would be helpful.
All right. Now, good and evil detects based on... Is it everyone within a radius or just...
For the duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located.
Okay.
Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. So everything around me should technically be consecrated. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay. You detect nothing.
As in nothing.
Nothing. The spell goes off, you know that it worked, but you get nothing back.
Can you tell me about this?
I point at his, robe.
This
Tell me where it comes from. I want one.
Sorry, start again.
I said,
Sorry, I'm holding my phone.
tell me where it comes from. I want one.
I believe it was bought from Knickknacks, the finest store in all of Smallville.
What's a Smallville?
Well, the town where we live.
where you live?
Yes, where we live.
I finished making the tea.
Mm-hmm.
I set it down in front of him, and I pour a second cup for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Rex, Nissa, do you want tea?
No thanks.
Rex? Do you want hot liquid with a funny taste?
Oh,
I'll pour you a little one. We'll see if you like it. Have a sip.
how funny is it?
It's kind of plant-like.
Pretty much,
That doesn't sound funny.
pretty much as soon as you put the tea down in front of him, he just goes, "Oh, thank you," and he doesn't even bother to wait for it to cool. He just drinks it. He downs it in one go. So, delicious.
I will follow suit.
I'm glad I only put like a few teaspoons worth of tea into his cup. Into Rex's cup, I mean. I want to watch his face and see what I'm assuming his hood has been up this entire time.
Yeah.
When he drinks his tea, I want to see if I can see into his hood.
Okay, so you see his face. Sorry, I mean he's taken it down. So you see who you've been wanting to see. Basically, you see
Who I would expect to see.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. You see who you expect to see. But again, like as he picks up the cup, he just smiles at you and goes, "Thank you," and he just upends it, right? And you see him swallowing, and you think it's very unusual. You'd expect, even a dwarf would flinch at the fact that there is burning hot liquid going down his throat. He doesn't
Which is exactly why I follow suit.
Yeah.
I immediately just do the same thing he did and try and down the drink.
Yeah, but he just doesn't react. He just downs it and just goes, "Ah, thank you, very tasty."
Well,
Am I able to do the same thing without flinching?
No. You're going to get very badly burnt. So...
Well, I didn't fill his cup all the way up. I put a dessert spoonful, a tablespoon, into the bottom of his cup so he could have a taste. Because, if he didn't like it, what's he going to do? Throw the cup on the ground. So give him a very small amount, because he is a child. Give him a very small amount so he won't do that.
So you have your small shot of coffee. Tea, sorry. It's hot. It scalds your tongue a little bit, but your tongue is currently numb because you licked the incense burner, so you actually don't taste anything.
I'm going to sort of mutter under my breath. Well, this is a temple to Moradin, but it's not consecrated.
You get no response from Whelm.
Nissa?
Yeah?
Have you spoken to Wave recently?
No.
Try.
Wave, you there? And there's no response.
Dwarves are stupid and don't know how to make traps properly because they're stupid.
And you would expect that to incredibly anger the high priest. He just sits there smiling at you.
I leap over the desk and punch him in the face.
All right.
I don't try to stop him.
Okay, so you hit him in the face, and he just goes, "Oh, on guard, you!" And he begins to fight at you. Let's do an initiative here.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know, but if people don't want to fight me, there's a problem.
I mean, he said on guard. He's suddenly turned French or English swordsman on you.
Where am I? What's initiative?
All right.
What is a 21?
Gee, she rolled high.
Yeah,
I have advantage on.
you go first. Well, you get to it. You get 2 rounds because you get the surprise round.
Okay.
I mean, I can't say I was surprised. I saw this coming. We're looking at each other, and James is like, I'm gonna go get a priest.
I'm gonna punch a priest.
I am going to grapple him.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw myself across the table and just grapple,
Alright.
like spear tackle it.
Cool. So make an attack.
That is under the actions. I'll do that as unarmed. 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep.
A stationary, unarmed old man.
And then I've got a 26 for my athletics to grapple him.
Well, he is pretty supremely grappled at this stage. He's going to attempt to wriggle free with his. Yeah, that's really not going to help. So you have him. He's pinned down. And you have another.
Right,
that was your surprise round. So now you have another round if you wish.
Yep. I want to do the wrestling maneuver where you go over the back and then slam the head into the
Okay.
Don't kill the suspect.
A full body slam. All right. So.
Oh.
Or is that a suplex?
I think it's a suplex.
I think it is a suplex. Let me double check this. Might as well do the wrestling move. The wrestling move correct. Suplex. Yep, that's definitely a suplex. It's an offensive move used in amateur professional wrestling. It's a throw that involves lifting the opponent and bridging or rolling to slam the opponent on their back. So yeah, so you literally you pick him up and you suplex him over your body.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do an unarmed strike, but add a D4 to the damage.
Well, 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So it's straight 5, and you said plus D4.
Plus D4, yeah.
So 7 points.
7 points of damage. All right. He did not enjoy that at all.
You want our initiative now?
Yeah, please.
So Weary James has 21. I've got 12. And everyone else to roll is on your end of the table.
Yeah.
Your end of the internet.
Yes. Roosh has 12. 10 and...
Wait, the bad guy.
Yes, you did. He's an old man. Leave him alone.
I don't know if he's a bad guy. I was just spearbackling him. It's fine.
Oh, wow. Even with initiative, she rolled a 13. All right. Cool. All right. So after Rex has done his suplex, Nissa's going, "What the hell is going on?" And that's going to be her turn. Roosh. He's now prone. He's prone on the table in front of you.
I would like to walk up to him, and get like. Basically, I want to do an investigation check.
Okay.
To see investigation or medicine, whichever is more appropriate, to see what is wrong with him. Mm-hmm. Is he something in disguise? Is he an illusion? Is he like something is really messed up here? He is not the person he is supposed to be.
All right,
I want to figure out why.
Make Arcana or medicine, up to you.
I'll take medicine for 10. Thank you. That is spells, not what I'm after. Skills.
$14.
10 plus 4.
All right. So you get it and you look at it, but yeah, probably the biggest factor in this is after he got suplexed, his face didn't even change. He still just has an angry look on his face, like he didn't react in pain. He didn't like go ugh or anything like that. He just went over the like, you know, he was grabbed by Rex. He didn't react in surprise. He just sort of kept a straight face and his head hit the ground and he just went ugh, as if he took a hit.
I wanted to take out my little hammer and cast mending on him.
Okay. It's like ding.
That's a 16.
That hits. Oh, no, sorry, you're not rolling the attack. So yeah, so you bonk him on the head, and he just goes, ugh! And he takes 1 point of damage.
I think you actually gave me stats for the little hammer.
It counts as a club, so it's like
Yeah.
a D4 weapon if you wanted to
Yeah.
attack with it.
Oh, sorry. 22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. Cool.
And as I'm tapping him,
Yeah.
I want to say to him, what's going on? This isn't real. You're not the priest. What's going on?
All right.
Tell me or I'll let Rex go loose.
At this point here, you see him stand up and he just goes, and then you hear a voice.
Simulation over.
And everyone...
You don't get to go Hulk on him and just like grab him by the legs. I wanted to like Loki him all over the
I was gonna let you do that if he didn't start talking. Well, apparently he's talking now.
And then you all appear right back where you started with the Maruts before.
So, thank goodness that I was beginning to think that I was in fact still dead and in hell.
Things were weird for you too, Knick-Knack?
Absolutely.
Where's the priest? I want to throw him around.
Everyone had the
Well-
same face and was saying the same things over and over again.
Well, are you there?
There's the wrong person. Yeah. Yes, of course I'm here. I've been trying to wake you for the...
No.
I've been trying to wake you for the past hour.
Dwarves are shit at traps and don't know how to build escape exits.
You shut the fuck up. I'm gonna kill you, you little bastard.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that sounds right.
At least things seem somewhat normal.
And you just hear a voice coming from the Maruts, and it is they all like blah, 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 blah. Let me start this again. Hang on. So essentially, these ones here all begin to walk out. They just disappear. However, this one here is waits at the door and turns around and he says, "Judgment complete." Oh, 1 second. Let me get this piece of crap out of delete. All right, let me get my glass back up.
So, judgment complete.
I thought we were supposed to have
Oh.
advocacy.
Okay, what was the verdict?
And he just walks away.
I don't know what's going on.
I am going to run after them.
All right. As soon as they get out of the door, Rex, there's a flash and they just disappear into a portal.
This is way too confusing for me. I probably just like look at it and then go and sit on my ass.
So Rex is like, meh. All right, and then, sorry.
I want to put my hand inside of my bag of holding and pull out the puzzle piece Mendel gave me.
You don't have it.
Well, Mendel never was here because I don't have his puzzle piece.
And then from behind you, Rex, there's another flash, and coming in through the door. Hey, guys!
Stevie?
It's me, it's Stevie!
What's a Stevie?
Yes,
That's
who
a
is this
Stevie.
Stevie?
That's a Stevie.
Eh?
See? It's like the other guys, but this one has more eyes.
Yeah, I got 5 of them. I know who you are, Rex. Keep away from me, you're dangerous. Hey, Nissa. And hey, Rouge.
At least someone appreciates me.
Stevie, can you tell me, please, what is going on?
Yeah, sure. Everyone said you looked a bit confused. Well, basically...
Who said?
Yeah. Oh, the higher-ups. The Maruts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so, we weren't sure about what your intent was, whether it was malicious or whether it was what your plan was going to be after you acquired all of the cube pieces. So in order to discern what that was, we decided to let you think you had them all, then see what you did.
I did nothing with them.
Yeah, exactly. So you're innocent. Well done.
See?
Is there like a stone or pebble or something near me?
There's plenty of them.
We're in a ruined building.
I'm gonna grab one and throw it at Stevie.
Okay, make a...
Not like a hard throw, just one to go boom, so it'll go ting 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 on
Yeah.
him.
So you throw it at him, and because he's got 5 eyes pointing in every direction, he sees it coming, and he just swats it out of the air. He says, nice try.
It technically hit him.
Technically.
He swept it out of the air.
Yeah.
He touched it. He's real. Okay, so that explains the Marut. Why is do they still have Mendel? Did Mendel get taken by them?
He was. We just took the piece off him. It's safely stored away in Mechanis.
Okay. Do you know anything about Selena?
Yeah, we know about her. That's what we had to discern as well, whether or not you were in league with her.
Not on purpose. Well, like, is she a bad person? Is she trying to do bad things with this thing?
Well, I wouldn't say she was necessarily bad. We just can't let her do it.
Why not?
Because it would upset the balance. Everything works in harmony up in Mechanis, and that using that time cube makes everything go messed up. You ever seen what happens when the gears of the great clock skip? It ain't pretty.
I haven't, because I haven't seen the
What?
Great Clock.
What's a clock?
It's a big machine thing that goes tick, 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 and it tracks time.
That sounds stupid.
It's very complicated.
Everything has to flow in a very specific way, and and using that cube can break our reality. Now, if it is your fate that the world has to die, then that's just the way it has to be.
Well, we don't want the world to die, Stevie.
Well, I know. That's just too bad.
Well, that's not very nice. We like our world.
Well, I know you like the
What
world.
if Mechanis suddenly died?
Well, Mechanis can't die.
And that's unfair. Maybe we should send this Atropos thing your way.
Good luck.
Well, why don't you help us do something about it?
Oh, that's not my job. My job is to make sure that time flows in one direction.
Sounds like this thing's good for nothing.
Well, I'm good for 5 things. Exposition,
Yeah, they wish it was
slapping
good for
things,
five things.
shooting gas.
He's good for hitting big gobbos, like the really, really big ones, the orcs.
Yeah. Oh, and
He's
Ferris
really
wheel
good at
rides as
fighting.
well. Yeah.
I'm good for hitting big gobbo.
Yeah.
I guess you are. And he pats you on the head.
Stevie, he doesn't do well with patronization.
Yeah, well, I don't do well with rocks thrown in my head, so we're even now.
I don't know if you could say that. You're stirring the pot here. You at least have self-control.
Mm.
You know, you can't expect much from a goblin.
That's you! That is a double goblin stack. Ah. Well, I guess the question, Stevie,
Hmm?
do you know if Selena created us?
Oh, yeah, she definitely did. That's all we had to test you. We didn't know what kind of failsafe she had in place. But it seems that you guys are all able to self-determinate. So you're definitely alive. You're not like us.
No, you had to self-determinate.
But I'm not a
I
robot.
just kind of like flop on the floor in despair.
I'm not a robot, am I?
No, you're a genuine person. Yeah,
Ah, good to know.
both of you.
This has just been crazy lately.
And this crazy goblin over here as well too. Now you two, definitely not. Pointing to Nissa and
It's alright. I won't hold it against you not being real.
oh, they're real.
Selena has made us, and then every time we've broken or didn't follow orders, she killed us and remade us? Or
Well,
did she take us and reset our memories?
Well, actually, that was us. You wouldn't believe the pile of bodies we've got hiding back in Mechanis. It's ridiculous. But
We've been killing us over and over and over.
we had to stop you each time.
Why didn't you just talk to us?
Oh, we did. It never got this far. So something obviously went wrong with her plan this time.
So what do you do?
Well, that's up to you. If you want to try and save the world, that's fine. Just, don't use the crystals. And if you do, we'll be coming after you again.
Well, how can we stop the Atropos from eating our world? Yeah, if we take the Stone of Corbinet out of its holder again.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise that.
I don't know what will happen. I don't know enough about that.
Could we, like, maybe, if you think she's a bad person, could we use these things against her?
Well, you could try, but she is also a stoneholder herself.
Well, what if you give us the last bit and then we use it against her that way?
No.
That would be breaking the time loop that they don't want to do.
Who said anything about time?
Well, that's what the thing does.
I say we smack her over the head with the whole thing.
That's insult to injury? Do you want to be unable to make noises for forever?
Yeah, Steve just looks at you and goes, you know, this really isn't going anywhere.
Neither are you!
Oh, I am. See?
I follow him closely.
Okay.
Could I have like a lasso or a rope, do I?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Double check. I'm pretty sure I've got I'm gonna go and I'm just going to like lasso his legs because they look like.
All right, make an attack. So you're going, and Rex is.
Alright, so is it just a 20?
Yeah, D20, yeah.
Oh damn! I only got a 4.
Cool. All right, so you throw rope at him, and he goes, "Eh, what was all that about?"
Well, I was having a.
Look, I'm sensing some hostility here. Just letting you know. Good job. You don't have to kill you this time. Just stay away from Mechanis. Your plan is doomed. Goodbye. And then he goes.
I tried.
I don't think you'd have been able to stop him even if you actually hit him with the rope. He'd have still been able to poof out.
Well, at least I would have been able to get him on his ass for a while.
I don't like whoever this Mechanis person is. I say we beat him over the head.
He's a very, very, very
Stupid person.
big thing to beat over the head.
Well, in the meantime, I would like to go back to my shop. See if it's still there and if people aren't the same person. I need that. Because I'm just creeped out.
I want to go back to Smallville, to the temple, because I'm pretty sure my level 6 spell that I just cast there didn't work. Now I have to go back and redo it.
So it's
You're
agreed.
gonna have to
Let's
walk
head
it
back.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Let's
see whether my
get back in a submersible.
see whether my
and-
family's real or not. Man, damn it.
Well, me too, Nissa. Me too.
All right.
Everything I thought was real. Explains why Zaz was so heckin' creepy when I first met him.
All right. So. Alright, so you use the tank, you skitter back. Are you gonna go try and do the same thing you did last time? Head back to Wallflower to get home?
Is it only a couple-hour walk, by the sounds of it?
From memory, looking at Selena's map of where this place was compared to everything else, how far away were we?
Another continent, quite a ways away.
So the answer is yes, we'd like to use the tree portals.
Okay.
Because that is a long boat trip.
And don't forget, you still do have that teleport cube as well if you wanted to experiment with that.
Oh, I don't want to touch the cubes.
Alright. Not the cube.
Because I've just been told that.
No. Sorry. I mean the sphere, the one that transported you to hell that time.
Yeah, but that's not going to teleport me home.
No, but it does have other faces you haven't touched yet. I'm just reminding you that you have it.
Thank you. I'm kind of risk averse at the minute.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Kind of a bit shell shocked.
Yep.
That I've just discovered and been confirmed that I am a created entity,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm kind of not okay with that.
Yep, no, that's fair enough. Alright, so you talk to Tree, Wallflower opens up the door for you. And when you get there this time, no attack has happened. It's just perfectly normal. Yes. Hi, welcome back.
Thank you for being kind enough to.
Where's all the
back.
Darius?
Oh, nowhere. When and they showed up, and when I said that you weren't here, they just left.
Huh? But there was bits all over the place.
No, remember how the big golden boys with the eyes were like, judgment complete. And it was because they had made a pretend thing happen, and that was part of coming through the portal before was part of it. Yeah. The Maru did like did they say a simulation?
Oh yes, yeah.
And apparently we passed.
Oh, that's good.
We
Well,
we've already spoken to
yes.
today, so
That's good. I thought you must have. And if you're still alive, that's good.
So, Tree lady,
Yeah.
can you walk through walls?
No.
Are you sure?
I remember that was.
I'm
in the
I'm
scene
very
of-
sure.
'Cause I
Trees,
definitely
yes.
saw her walk-
I can do
Okay.
trees. I can
I
do.
definitely saw her walk through a wall.
Remember that was the pretend time.
Ah. But it looks the same.
Except there's no Darius bits.
Yeah.
Ah.
Nis is just done with this. She just walks away. Just, I'm going home. I don't want to be here
Yeah.
anymore. Goodbye.
We're heading back to Smallville, Wallflower. We're kinda done.
All right then. Well, good luck.
Thanks. Let's go, guys. And I'll continue following Nissa.
Mhm.
And we'll walk back to Smallville.
No worries. I realize I really should have actually saved that
That layout you just
that
had.
layout I did. I forgot to save it. Don't.
Oh no. Too quick to switch maps.
Yeah. That's all right. All right. Cool. So I'll just make it again.
Well, at least you know which maps you were going to use.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So you guys get home. It takes you a while to walk back, and I think you do so mostly in silence, still trying to wrap your head around the events of today. Reaching back into town, you are greeted by the gate guards. They allow you in. You check their faces and their conversation. Knick-knack. They appear to be saying two different things. So what do you mean? I've no idea what you talk about. No, it's kind of crazy. Knick-knack's never heard of it. It's a weird novelty shop, isn't it?
Oh. I'll have you know that Knickknacks has the finest wares of all the land.
Sure, whatever you say. Yeah, sure it does.
That explains so much. Knick-knack, were you arguing with people last time we were here about it? About your shop?
No, everyone was agreeing with me.
Because the people that we were talking to suddenly started saying that Knick-knack's was the finest place in all of town. And we weren't even talking about Knick-knack. We were talking about a god.
Well, it is the
Just-
finest. I don't find that weird.
My point was your conversation just started overlapping with what we were saying.
I'm gonna pick up a stone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it at Knick-knack.
No.
Well,
Make an attack.
Now I'm not sure if Knick-knack's real.
I'm going to throw.
Wait a second. He's throwing a rock. Let him do his attack first.
It's only a 13.
Okay. All right. I think it's not enough for your AC, is it? Right. So, like the rock hits, but it just sort of bounces off the cloak. Just.
If you want
So you
armor
really gotta
like
start
ours,
throwing rocks at our
we have
friends.
plenty at Knickknacks.
Alright,
Did you catch that?
something. We have plenty at Knickknacks.
Yeah, it's a. Well, if you want to try armor like this, we have plenty of it at Knickknacks.
The finest armor in all the land.
Well, I'm going to go to the Temple of Moradin. If
All
you
right.
need me, that's where I'll be.
Okay. So you disappear into the temple.
I'd probably follow again.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing Knickknacks is going back to your shop.
Yes, I have orders to fill.
Yes, there are
There
quite a
are.
lot of orders now. You look at the letterbox; it's filled to the brim with orders. So you take all bits and pieces and you begin sorting out. The place is not as you left it. It's incredibly dusty. Bits and pieces have been knocked about. Whoever you left to work the shop has not done a good job at all.
He's fired. There are plenty.
Couldn't have hired goblins.
So
Should have hired them.
I'll let you do that. All right. let's do this one here. Hang on.
Oh yeah!
What on earth?
That's, big dwarf man, Moradin.
Oh.
For worship, So, do I have... so we'll use the old version of Zaz as the High Priest for now. I was like,
Ah, good day to you. Roosh, isn't it?
Yes, Father.
Welcome home. Has your journey's been successful?
In some regards, yes. But it has left me more confused than I've ever been in my life.
Well, if you have need of prayer, this is definitely the place to do it. Moradin is a sanctuary for all.
I think a good cup of tea is in order.
Tea, of course, yes.
Yes.
It has been a day, Father. This is Rex. He is somewhat excitable, but his heart is good.
Seems very dangerous. I'm sensing some great evil from his weapon. It's a dark, dark weapon.
Don't mind him. He's not the problem.
So the weapon that you're referring to has come out of Durgaden's forge, actually.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's right. I was made by Durgaden.
This is Black Razor.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Black Razor. Oh, I don't have any hands. Yeah, but I'm Black Razor. Yeah, I am evil. You are right. I do eat souls, but yeah, I'm a kind of a nice guy.
Oh, very well. I see you have other weapons there. Are these other creations of Durgaden?
Yes, this is Whelm, and I'll take Whelm off my back and sort of...
And using the exact same voice.
Greetings, your father. Well met there. Well, it's a pleasure to meet your father. Yes, well, Roosh has proven herself very well in defeating my old corpse welder. Oh, really? Oh, that's amazing. Well, I'm pleased to meet you. You certainly are a fine weapon.
He gives him a couple of swings. Says,
Oh, thank you very much, father.
Yeah, but the dwarves still aren't any good at traps.
Shh! Rex, this is not the time and place.
you hear everyone like, oh! So, like the choir music goes, and stops.
Apologies. It has been a day. We were recently tested. They did some mind-bending things, and last time Rex said that, no one batted an eye, so he is testing the water. Congratulations, you all passed. You are all definitely real people and real dwarves, because you did the appropriate reaction. Round of applause.
Yeah!
I was like, well, mind you.
Job!
It's like,
And I like grin wildly with a thumb up.
Of course, yes. Well,
Like I said, heart is in the right place, but a bit of a handful.
and then there's a guy, yeah, and this is Wave.
nice to meet you, father. Don't suppose you'd like to convert to the worship of the sea? No, I would not, but thank you for the offer. All right then, head to Trey.
What about worshipping the red gobber?
I think let's worship the red gobbo best.
Yes.
We'll have to find some more for you.
Yes. Well, yes, come back to my chambers and tell me all about your journey.
And he,
With some tea.
Yes, of course, with tea. Yes.
and he takes you back to
This look on my husband's face.
For tea! I must have a tea!
All right, so you guys all gather back around.
Yep.
Again, very familiar, and he gets up. He actually makes the tea himself for you all. You see, after he finishes making it, he grabs a stein that has some alcohol in it, and he tops it up with the alcohol. Dwarven style.
Ah, that's what I missed last time I made it.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
And Nissa just looks at it and goes, "Keep it coming." She just wants more alcohol.
So, Father, this is a really long story, and it's probably going to be a bit confusing in places, and I don't rightly understand it myself.
I see. And I'll do my best.
The council sent us off to find Durgaden's forge. They had heard stories about Whelm, and because we had those shadows attack us, they thought a weapon such as Whelm would be really useful to have in the city to drive back any bad stuff.
Well, yes, of course. That's why I'm grateful that you all returned, and safe, of course.
I would like to dip my finger into the cup.
Yeah.
Is it hot?
It is hot, yes.
I would like to scull the whole thing.
All right. Make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Saving throw. 21.
Down it without problem. It burns. It does give you. Hang on. You're gonna take some
You've got hot burning. You've got alcohol burning.
Yes, you're gonna take some scalding damage. So hang on here.
That's
So you take 3 points of fire damage as you drink this thing. Everyone, like, as you start doing it, the high priest, he just sort of stares at you like, huh.
and like as I finish it, I just stare him in the eyes with a wince on my face because it burnt.
Yeah, he just stares at you, just like raises the eyebrow and just sips at it.
So remember how we were in a simulation thing and what happened before wasn't real, Rex? When the father downed his tea in one go, it wasn't actually real. That's not how you're supposed to drink tea.
I want him to prove it.
He's sipping it. That's how you're meant to drink it. Sorry, Father. This is part of the long story thing. That's...
And Lex charges forward and suplex. No. So...
Of course.
So, we went through, we found Durgaden's forge, we made our way through the puzzles and the traps, and in the end we came out with Black Razor and Wave. And in the air we found Wave last, if I remember correctly.
No, you found Black Razor last.
Black Razor
when we found Wave, we didn't do a very good job of keeping the container of which we had to find his guardian creature intact.
Oh dear.
And so Wave protected us by putting us in a bubble of take no damage or something, a bubble of protection.
Well, that I did. Yeah, that was fun.
And we were inside of a volcano, and there was lava coming in, and there was water, and there was this sort of eruption thing that sort of shot us out the top of the volcano.
Oh my.
But then we didn't land on the ground again. We were caught in midair by a flying ship.
Ah.
And this is where the story is going to start sounding weird.
Only now.
But
Okay, well.
Apparently, there's this creature thing, and she calls herself Selena. And she is a guardian for an ancient artifact that keeps things from getting broken. And she has a bunch of robots called Darius. And one of them was manning the ship that caught us. And then she has a bigger flying ship. We get taken I think he dropped us off first, and we came back here and reported back in, and then. But they fed us this story about the world going to crash into the sun, like on a collision course with the sun, and that to stop it, we had to get these things and put them all together in order to make an artifact to turn back time. Anyway, we'd already found one of these things. It was up in the lighthouse above the city.
I see.
And so when we went and we chased the shadows away from the lighthouse, we found this puzzle piece, or rather Zaz found this puzzle piece. And then this Selena person told us that we needed to find 4 more pieces and put them all together and go back in time to stop the world from crashing into the sun.
Well, that sounds like quite a noble quest, yes.
So we get sent off on all of these missions, we start finding these puzzle pieces and everything is fine. And then she told us that obviously our memories aren't working properly because they've reset or brought us back in time several times because they've been trying to do this for a while. And each time they get close, something breaks or we crash into the sun, and they've had to reset us several times. And so our memories aren't working quite right. I'm like, oh, that's weird.
Well, here's weird.
And she's got these, like, she's got some super high-powered tech. Like, the gnomish engineering down here is nothing compared to the type of tech that she has. Like,
Oh, really?
she has these screens with buttons that you can look through, but they do things.
Whoa.
And this stuff called, what was it? Electricity. And she has, like, robots that, like, not like our golems, but, like, actual technical robots that are like people, but they have metal and gems for eyes.
Oh, fascinating.
And I'm probably sounding like a lunatic, but
No.
Oh, speaking of the gems for eyes, I think I still have one.
yeah, you do.
You do, yeah.
I don't remember exactly where I stashed it, but I probably just pull it out.
I put it on the
I
table.
put it on the table.
He picks it up and just begins to examine it. He pulls out a little jeweler's glass and begins to...
Oh, yes, that is very unusual.
And
And you see, like, he's looking at it and he just goes... And he puts... And then he looks at you and just goes... Puts his fingers up to his lips. He gets his cup and he just drops the eye into the cup.
Yes, I think it was listening.
oh, that explains so much.
You just look, the cup just bubbles, and then he's like a little explosion as the thing breaks and self-destructs.
Well, that explains a lot, actually. So, I'm gonna cut to the chase, Father, because I think we have to leave rather suddenly, because if Selena has been listening to everything that we've been saying, we're probably putting you all in danger.
Oh, dear.
We have 4 out of the 5 bits that we need. The last piece is in Mechanicus and probably Mendel. I don't know if you've ever met Mendel. He's
No, I don't think I ever have.
So we have 4 out of the 5 puzzle pieces. Selena apparently has made us with her technology.
Surely not.
And apparently, we were talking to one of those 5-armed drone things from Mechanicus. They put us through a simulation test to see whether we were good people or bad people. Hence Rex's overstimulation when we came in here.
Oh, I see. Yes.
We've already been in here once today, and everything was different
Oh,
and not. the construct from Mechanicus said that they have killed us. Then they have a massive, like, they have logged every kill and they've killed us, like, I don't know, 50 or 100 times. Because they always get to a spot where they're trying to stop Selena's plans, which involves killing us. And for some reason, this time around, that hasn't happened. And Selena might be trying to kill us instead. So if that's the case, she might be sending her army of drones this way. And if that's the case, I would like permission to cast Word of Recall in this temple, and then we're going to leave.
Of course, absolutely. Do you need anything else at all?
I have no idea, Father. If you could please transmit what you remember of this story onto the council. If they have a way of contacting us, I would be quite happy to have a conversation and explain everything again. But I fear that my life is about to be on the run for the next little while until Selena loses track of us, because if she was tracking us with that eye...
Well, I say good luck to you then. And this is like, damn it! And she just disappears out the door. It's like, God damn it! Finishes her tea and just...
Alright.
And he actually pulls... He goes, here, take this. And he hands you an earring.
Thank you.
He goes... If you place this in your ear and then put your finger in your ear, say who you need to communicate with, and it will communicate to them. It's a universal sending stone.
Ah, thank you, Father. And I will put it in my ear.
A mobile stone?
A mobile stone, exactly.
This goes with our what is it? Our EFT-POS?
Yeah, EMT-POS.
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 Stone.
Have your it's called an ear pod for the mobile stone.
An ear stone.
It's the new iStone 12. Take this bit here, and also take this. It attaches to it. You can listen to music. You can you can even watch. You can even watch witch streams. It's very entertaining. Have you seen these people? They play games. It's great. So. Yes, well, I wish you the best of luck. And he holds up his hands and he goes, the blessings of Morin be with you. I know, from what I know of you, regardless if you are a constructed being, as you say, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. You are still yourself. What makes up the nature of a person is not their memories, but also the choices they make. And I know you will make the right decision.
Thank you, Father.
Yes, now be off with you. I'll go warn the guards and get everyone ready in case there is an attack.
Where can I put my recall spell?
Oh, in here if you like.
Okay. And I will,
yeah,
I guess next to the table, quickly do the spell.
Mm-hmm.
And then nod at Father and head out. Bow to the statue of Moradin on my way out,
mm-hmm.
and sort of bustle Rex and Nissa.
Yeah, and this is waiting at like she's got her bow out. She's waiting at the front door, making everyone nervous. So
yeah. All right. We should probably get knick-knack, and we should probably leave.
Yeah, all right. Damn it, I was looking forward to... Fine, all right. Let's go. Come on, Rex.
You know where we should go?
No, what do you mean?
We should go find our orc friends and hang out with them for a while.
Ah. Yeah, that could be fun.
Selena will never look for us there, will she?
That's true. That's true. The last place they'd expect to find us. All right.
Yep.
Well, let's go. Let's go find...
You'll probably be cross with me, but this is for living.
Mm. All right. So we'll cut back to Knick-Knack. Knick-Knack, you're busy filling out orders. And what else are you doing?
I'm busy filling out orders.
So is anything?
That's
All right.
yeah, I get everything done. It's been a struggle.
All right, so you make me a what kind of a check with that? What's an order filling check? Do you think?
It depends whether she's trying to be like efficient about it, or whether she's being like super quick and running around like crazy. So like a dexterity check or an intelligence check.
All right. Well, there's two of them together, so just give me a check, whatever check you feel would work well, but make it with advantage because the two of you separate and zipping about the store. Sorry?
Half a code each.
Exactly. So both Nick and Knack, you come in and you see Nick and Knack is like, wait a second, we're closed! Deal with orders here.
It'd be performance, right? But that's a -1.
Well, you're not trying to impress anyone.
You're not trying to impress anyone, no. So it's I'd say like do one for acrobatics for grabbing everything or athletics, and do the other one for
athletics was 27.
27. All right, so you're incredibly efficient at it, and then do me a investigation for looking for things.
That's a 3.
A 3. All right. So you manage to fill out all of the orders, but you probably make a fair few mistakes. You're like, screw it, I got the money, it's fine. So all the orders are filled. You guys literally come up to the door, and then you see Nick Knack actually running back after having hastily visited the postal portal. So
is everything done, and I'm satisfied with it?
You're satisfied with it. You're absolutely satisfied with it. Yes, you pull out your ice. You pull out your ice stone and you check your PayPal, and it's full of lots of money. People are very happy because they got instant delivery via portal magic.
Yes, I do have a great service here. I'm offended that the person didn't know me.
Knick-knack.
So what is it? Would it be a D&D version of Amazon? Do you think?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Where are we?
Oh, there you go.
Smallville.
Okay, so it's called Amon instead of Amazon.
Okay.
So use the Amon. AMNON. Yes. So you send everyone off via instant anon.
Hey, Knick-knack.
Yes. Let me.
Selena's been tracking us. We need to go.
Well, let me refill my my supplies for our journey.
All right, so you run
I
in.
was thinking
Is there anything else you think we need? Let me see. Do we have
meat. Lots of meat.
meat?
Yep.
You don't have meat, but you do have hardtack, just rations.
Okay.
So you can grab a lot of rations if you need.
I think we're gonna need a lot of health healing spells if the way things are going.
You're not wrong. We're gonna go.
And maybe some
crash with
WD-40 for that ring.
We're gonna go crash with some big green friends of ours. James is face palming so hard you can probably hear it.
Oh, that was gold, Indy. Well done. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Sorry. As you come back in from after finishing your orders, you actually see a box. I just remembered about this. There we go. There's actually just one box, not 3 boxes, but you do see this box, and you don't remember it being there the last time you were here.
Oh, well, I'm going to investigate that.
All right.
See what's paid. Maybe it's payment, you know.
So you go up and you open up the box, and there's a card on it.
I open the card.
It says, "Hey guys, no hard feelings. Sorry about messing with your brains, Stevie."
Oh, well, I'm gonna gonna take that
Motherfucker.
and show it to the others. Hey, Stevie has a message for y'all. He says he's sorry for messing with us. I feel like it's more for you. So, yeah. I'm gonna give it to Celine.
She's not there, but Rouge will accept the card.
Rouge.
And what's this? Just remember, we actually have a 3D model of the orrery at the moment.
Oh, it's really cool.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
So you got the card, but there is still a package attached to it.
All right,
There's a
I'll
large
open the
box.
package
If you want to do that. All right.
I will take a few steps backwards.
All right. So it is ticking, by the way. I should let you know.
Oh,
Quite a few steps backwards.
Oh, yeah, you notice that it is ticking. Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna open it anyway because you don't need to know what it is.
All right. So you open up the box. Inside, there's actually a few different bits and pieces. There is a folded up small black handkerchief.
Yes.
A box. It's like a small box about 3 by 2 inches, give or take. And then another large box where the ticking is coming from, a wooden box.
I'm gonna just open that because the ticking is
All right.
weird.
You open up the secondary box inside, and you see what appears to be 2 very, very nice crossbows.
Oh.
And the ticking is actually coming from them. They look like they're actually clockwork
Oh.
crossbows.
Well, I wish to investigate them. We'll see what they,
Let's see. You pick them up and do your
I'm gonna shoot at something.
roll your investigation first. So.
Um, 18.
18. All right. These look very high quality crossbows. They don't appear to have a way to load ammunition into them, which you think is kind of weird. But you pick one up and you point it, and as you aim it, it automatically draws back the string. A bolt magically forms inside of it, and then you pull the trigger, it just releases.
Oh, nice.
And there is a pair.
Cool. Do I throw one at Nissa? Does anyone else want one? Oh, this is for both of us, is it? I know.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, it's two crossbows. You guys use crossbows, so
Yes.
yeah. All right. Does anyone else want to have a go at anything else in the box?
I want to pick up the small black piece of silk and sort of shake it out and look at it.
Shake it
So
out.
going to be things to put in the box.
You shake it out, and it unfolds, and it's a very deep, dark thing. Like light just falls into it.
Okay. Let's I tell you what. Let's bring this stuff, and I will identify it around the campfire tonight.
And then there's like a small sack in there as well, and you open it up, and it's full of food and supplies.
Cool. You could use that.
All right.
Wow.
What do you want me to carry, Nick Nack?
Well, would I be? Could I put it in my bag of holding and not be unencumbered, or would?
Oh yeah, you can definitely do that if you want.
Yeah. Oh wait, is there a problem with that?
I'm just saying you can.
Well,
I will tuck
maybe
the
if I
black
have a bag
silk
of
into my
clothing,
top
it'd be
pocket.
better. Do I have a bag of clothing? I should check that.
You don't have the bag of colding. That was Warflash. She had the bag of colding.
Uh,
Oh, do you want the bag of colding, you mean?
Well, we're carrying food. Is it the stuff that would spoil? I don't really know what this food is.
No.
Rations?
This is just like more rations and stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind. I can carry it, or someone else if they feel more safe with it.
Alright, cool. So when you pick up the food box, you look underneath it, and there's another small case in there. And opening that up, it's a clockwork fork and knife set, like
I know who that was from.
So, and this is like mine. So
Fair enough. Something for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I will tuck the black silk into my top pocket
Very good.
on my outer jacket thing or something. And then
Okay, so
uh,
but I was about to say, are you sure? But okay. So
what?
nothing. It's fine.
I was like I fold it up and I shove it in my pocket.
No, that's fine. That's fine. The Heward's Highling armor has dimensional pockets. That's what I thought you were doing before, but you said the other thing, so that's
No.
fine.
No, I'm deliberately not putting it in a bag of holding. Or
Oh man, my plan has
I took
failed.
it out and I saw there was extra space there that wasn't there before, and I know enchanted space inside of enchanted space is bad.
Yes. All right.
I know that much about crafting.
All is well. All right. Cool. So you guys have all got something, and you, Rex, since there's nothing else, you take the small box.
You get the small box?
I get a small box.
You get a small box.
Stevie left us a bunch of parcels. Do you want the small box that Stevie left behind?
If only to throw it at him again later.
All right.
Sure.
So you pick it up, and you hear like a little, like a little rattle.
That's fine.
All right. Let's hustle out of here. Let's see if we can't use the broken ball steam machine thing.
The mechanical beholder.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys gather up all your bits and pieces. You make your way to the council chambers. People try to stop you. They don't even they try to question you. You just bail past everybody.
We hold up our adventurers tokens.
Yeah, and then it's like, right, all right.
We need to see the council.
It's like, all right, fine. And I imagine you sort of go, no time. The priest will explain.
Basically.
Yeah. All right, cool. So you kick the door down. You get the mechanical beholder, and
we're not kicking doors down.
Yeah. I mean, like the secret entrance.
This is a place of importance with respect.
All right.
This is the ruling of the town. We are being
We
respectful.
push it open aggressively.
Yes, with the most care possible, you bash the secret door open, respectfully bow to say goodbye. We're back later. Have to save the world.
We need to leave so you are not in danger.
Yeah. And that is where we shall leave today's session, with you guys mounting up in the mechanical beholder and barreling out of the tunnel back onto the surface once more. And if you want, you can do your identification.
While Mrs. driving to the Orc camp.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I want to identify the little box that I found inside of the building where we found the steam lobster, which I believe was the folding boat.
Correct. Yes, the folding boat. Yes, you have a folding boat.
I haven't had a chance to identify that yet, so I was going to identify that.
Yeah, so you find yourself a folding boat. The sphere. When you identify the sphere, it actually once it's been identified, it actually changes its shape into a dodecahedron.
Huh.
And each face, rather than having like an interior that changes now, each facing has a button on it, so it's now safe to hold.
Ah, cool.
So all the faces now are there, so you don't have to worry about waiting for it to rotate through. But if you want the name... Oh no, hang on. Oh, god damn it. Did the same thing twice. Gelatinous cube of force. Alright, so look up cubic gate.
Alright. I don't know that I can do that inside the D&D app.
Alright, well, I'll read it to you. A cubic gate is a cube, but this one's a dodectral gate. It's 3 inches across and radiates palpable magical energies. It's key. Each side is key to a different plane of existence, one of which is the material plane. The other sides are linked to planes determined by the GM. You can use an action to press one side and cast the gate spell, so you can actually conjure a creature. You can conjure a portal, linking an unoccupied space you see within range to the precise location in a different plane of existence. Or you can do the plane shift ability, which you and up to 8 willing creatures link hands in a circle and are transported to a different plane of existence. This basically lets you jump planes. But each of the 12
Will it take us to Mechanicus?
You'd have to research it more, but you think most likely.
You are such an enabler.
Isn't that what DMs do? The knife and fork set is a unique item that I'll need to add in. It's called Modron Cutlery. Essentially, it gives Nissa the ability to have advantage on her fork checks. But you can also use an action and use the animate objects, and they actually come to life.
Yeah.
So she has a knife, fork, and spoon that can act independently if she wishes. The crossbows that Nick and Knack found are Modron crossbows. Give me a second here. Let me find them again. And they have a name. They're called Click and Clack.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
No.
no.
That's cool.
They give you a +1 bonus to attack and damage roll made with the weapon. However, if you shoot the same target with both Click and Clack, you have a +2 to the attack for both weapons. So they work. So if you shoot 2 independent targets, it's +1. If you shoot the same target, it's a +2. They also produce their own ammunition and ignore the reload property. Additionally, once per long rest, you may forego rolling a d20 when attacking and instead just score a critical hit.
Oh, that sounds useful.
Click and Clack are sentient weapons and count as a weapon of warning. In addition, if one of the crossbows is separated from its brother, it refuses to fire until you reunited with them.
Oh.
That's cute.
Yes.
And guess what, Leah?
Yeah.
We all have sentient weapons now.
Yes, I thought Nick and Knack were kind of missing out on not having the sentient weapon, so I found
You needed a bossy weapon to tell you what to do, right?
exactly. So they have Click and Clack now to hang out with, and Rex, did you want your thing identified?
He's currently in the bathroom.
Oh, okay. We'll wait for him to come out then. I can tell you what it is until he comes back, if you like.
Do you want your rattly box looked at?
I mean, probably. I'd probably just hand it to you anyway. A rattly box doesn't really interest me.
All right.
What is the rattly box?
Rattly box. You open the box, and it is a magical deck of cards. 1 second here. Let me find it first.
Do you want it back?
What am I going to have a use for cards?
I don't know.
All right. It
He
is.
kind of gave us one thing each.
I thought he just gave a box of things. He didn't give specific.
Well,
Well,
so
there's an item in there for everyone,
there's a knife,
basically.
a fork, and spoon set for Nissa, and she immediately claimed that one because there's a fork. Nick and Knack have got matching crossbows called Click and Clack. There's a magical box of cards and a black silk piece of fabric.
Your black piece of fabric, it's a portable hole, but it is a portable hole in the literal sense. If you place it on a surface, it creates a big fucking hole.
So kind of like the painter paints hole.
Basically,
Like,
yeah.
I can
So,
take it with me.
whatever, it's pretty much whatever you put it on, it'll create a hole through that surface or a tunnel through it. No matter how thick it is, it'll go right through to the other side.
Can you like pick it up from the other side,
You don't know. You haven't tried it out yet.
or is it like a one-use thing?
Again,
We're gonna have to have a play with this.
exactly. You have to test it out.
So wait, if we put it on the ground, does that just create a bottomless pit?
It goes to the other side of the earth. Yeah.
Well, it goes until you find Smallville.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, it goes until
So if
it finds it.
Top of Smallville, put it down.
Yeah.
And we'll pop out into the roof of Smallville.
Yeah. All right. The box is a deck of several things. It's not many things, it's several things. It is a less detrimental variant of the deck of many things.
You're the risk taker of the group. I feel like this is something that Roosh would identify and then say, "Oh, you don't want this, Rex. This is definitely not something that's dangerous at all. No, this is very safe. You don't want this at all."
Are you sure this is one that's less detrimental?
Deck of several things.
The deck of several things is less dangerous than the deck of many things, yes.
When I do a search of deck of several things, it still has the void card.
Yeah, it has the void card.
Okay, so all right.
Man. Well, I must say that is not at all how I expected the Marut encounter to go.
Hey, I probably should do a sign off here, but yeah, sorry, I got busy reading things. But yeah, so thank you all, everyone out there for watching. Thank you everyone for playing. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble DM Tim. Thank you to the players Rex, Nick Knack, and Roosh, or James, India, and Leash. And be sure to come back for the next session where the group will most likely be meeting up with an old friend and seeing what.
Hopefully still friends.
Yes, and seeing what comes of that situation. But until then, we will see you all next time. Bye!